We do want to remind you we have about 211 school delays this morning. We also just learned that pretty much every school in the metro is on a 2-hour delay. All the major districts, including IPS, which we know is pretty unusual around here, but really you just cannot get past how cold it is this morning.
No, so hopefully that'll give you a little extra time to warm the car up, the bus up, and for you to be able to see some of these possible icy
and
roads.
what's weird, Jalea and Julia, is that yesterday I thought overall is much worse than what today's going to be.
Okay.
The difference is it's colder outside now, but we'll get in the 20s. However, our weather is nothing compared to what they're experiencing in the south. And I want to show you, this is from our WeatherBug network of reporting stations. This is a time lapse, and what you're looking at is Pensacola. Those of you familiar with Pensacola, I've been there, that's the baseball stadium by the water. Watch how this cold air is moving in, and that is snow and ice, but primarily snow whipping in there. There are some portions of Florida that picked up 3 inches to nearly 10 inches of snow where Mobile crosses into the Florida Peninsula. So, wow, what a day. And let's go live now to that area on radar. So this is a winter storm warning. Atlanta, Tallahassee, Jacksonville, and Gainesville. There's still some snow in Pensacola right now, but as I zoom in here, this is a winter storm warning for Duval County. That would be Jacksonville. And you can see the ice and snow. This is snow near Ocala, but this is all rain, but that's just horrible weather there in the state of Florida. For us, we do not have the snow. What we do have here is a good start to the day conditions-wise, with the exception of the cold. And we've got another cold weather advisory this morning with wind chills as cold as 20 below zero. Of course, as we've mentioned, the 211 school delays and conditions right now where the air temperature is actually below zero. Now, it's 1 below in Indy. This is the wind chill, 15 below here. And in Carmel, it feels like 16 below in Noblesville, 19 below in Pendleton, and now the wind chill in Newcastle is 20 below zero. This is a look at air temperatures, and notice there is some warmer air starting to push in from the west. But here, like we're in Lafayette, Lafayette is 13 degrees colder than St. Louis. We're at 1 below in Indy, Bloomington, and Shelbyville. And of course, those wind chills now ranging from 12 below to around 20 below zero. These are wind gusts, and we're going to experience these really picking up this afternoon. Chicago, O'Hare, 25-mile-per-hour winds. That wind speed will increase here, and I think it's really possible that I'd say between 9 and noon, we pick up wind speeds between maybe 20 and maybe 30 miles per hour. But that's when we're going to experience the change. We'll go up into the double digits. Eventually, for the ride home from school for the kiddos, 22 degrees will be our high later today. Now, tomorrow, we'll probably see a few snow flurries as that front moves through. And then in back of that, air that will be out of the west-southwest, which means slowly, and I mean real slowly, but surely will warm back up. In fact, we'll go from 22 today to a cold wind chill Friday morning, but then thawing out at 35 on Saturday, the 30s Sunday and Monday, and 40 degrees by Tuesday. Hang in there. I know it's brutal outside, but we'll get through this.